First opened in 2002. There's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Today we've got a solid matchup in store in the NFC, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Detroit Lions. Alongside my partner Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, happy to be with you. And CD, as we get this thing going, give the folks at home something to keep their eye on.
The running game for both teams, because I think this is going to be an old-fashioned, old-school type of a game. Physical, who wins up front, who runs the ball the best and controls the clock, they will come out the victor.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. Leading him out is their rookie quarterback, the young man out of Ole Miss.
And what a great journey for this young man from USC to Ole Miss, which totally fit his game. Nice arm, excellent runner, and he got better each and every year for the Rebels. The Giants obviously believed in him. They traded back into the first round to pick him up. They know they have their quarterback for the future.
Ball on the 27. Here's a second down and 6. Play action now. Dart buying time to his left. And right away he lost the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. Inside the 20.
And whatever happened to the days of just getting a fumble recovery? Everyone's into taking it the other way and trying to create points themselves, aren't they?
Well, they are. And now a terrific opportunity inside the 5. So now the Lions go on offense in a great starting spot. They'll be led out by their quarterback, the guy out of California, the former Cal Bear, Jared Goff.
And it wasn't that long ago that there were a lot of conversations about whether Jared Goff was truly going to be a frontline starter in the NFL. And he has proven all of those critics wrong. He's taken his game at big notches in the last few years. Now what he needs to do, sustain that success in the regular season come playoff time.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Gibbs again. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Lions take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
Well, we got a little bit of everything on that run. Offensive line creating some space, but how about the guy running behind his pads into the end zone?
What does that mean when a guy says running behind his pad?
Means that he's going to be a physical runner. That way he's able to use his shoulder pads, his forearms, anything to ward off people to power his way forward.
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Lions lead 7-0. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So the Giants getting the football back here for their second drive. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. They go play action with Dart. That one taken in by Neighbors. And he'll be out right at the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A play fake, and now it's Dart. That's complete. It's Neighbors. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down.
Well, if you like the matchup and that connection works to start the drive, no reason to go away from it. Let that defense prove that they can stop you. And here, it's 2 throws and 2 first downs.
Tracy going to get it on first down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
As this complete to Daniel Bellinger. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. His first catch, good for 9 and a first down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Giant football, and we're ready to begin the second quarter. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Tracy. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, if it was to bring in your tight end, keep him in, your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
And he'll take this one down to about the 40. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Now Dart. That is caught. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 26. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. Down to the 25. It's a gain of a yard, and it takes us to the 2-minute warning.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Second and 9. To throw now, Dart. That's complete to Slayton. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 14. 11 more yards there. This methodical drive continues. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Slot man moves right. Dart. And he will take it all in for a giant touchdown. Jackson Dart, a 13-yard touchdown run. And the Giants are an extra point away from evening this one up.
And this is a balancing act for a head coach with a rookie quarterback. You've got to walk a line with him. You don't want him getting happy feet, but you also don't want to rein in what worked for him in college. And here, he pulls it down, takes it himself, and takes it into the end zone.
Gano the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A 10-play drive that time, and it was finished off by the 14-yard touchdown run. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Back onto the field come the Lions for their second overall drive. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
42-yard line.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Goff now looking to throw. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Second down and 4.
48-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
They'll fake the give. Now Goff. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
We go. Like 20.
Goff. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. Goff. This is intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Giants force the turnover, and they'll take over at the 10. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
The Giants now going to take over late in this first half. And they've got a little under 40 seconds to go if they want to try to put something together here.
Okay, ready?
Here's Dart. He finds Robinson. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. That'll give him 8 that time. And that'll bring up a second down in just a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
To throw is Dart. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
So we are deadlocked at the break here, and the EA Sports Halftime Report starts now. Here's Scott Hanson.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Scott Hanson here with an abridged version of the halftime report. Both offenses still trying to find their way. Tight competitive game, though, as we are tied at the half. To find out who will come out on top, let's rejoin our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Scott, thank you very much. We are ready to get started here with the second half. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. And the Lions getting set to go on offense to start the third. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
And even with that broken tackle, can't get very far. Stopped short of the 30.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, You often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
That's complete to the Porter. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
That's to the tight end, Porter. And he'll go out of bounds, it appears, right at the 45. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches.
180.
Play action. It's gone. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a first down himself.
120.
From the gun, here's Gone. Into the hands of Williams across the formation. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8. Goff now looks to throw. And that one going to come up short. Low throw. He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go late, and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm when he delivers it with confidence.
Gibbs will try and pick it up. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. That'll bring up 4th. They had the 8-yard gain on first down, but unable to do much from there.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
13 yards up.
So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Ford Field. 7-7 is our score. Pretty even matchup so far as we start quarter number 4. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw, Goff. The flag comes in, it's incomplete, and I'm not sure he was still behind the line when he let that one go. He broke that line of scrimmage and then let it fly, and that's an automatic flag.
Yeah, and you know, you don't just lose the 5 yards there, but you lose a down as well. So he obviously needs to have better awareness about what he's going to do. Either tuck it and go or throw to a target and get that pass away.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 18. That's good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
That's another Lions.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
Here we go. 120. What's that?
There's Goff. He'll go right back to St. Brown. It'll be a gain of 5. And that'll make it 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5. At the 13-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. And the Lions are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. It's a nice run there. Gets him down to the 6-yard line.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
Now 1st and goal. Here's Goff. Toward the pylon, caught. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got it 2nd and goal as they look to grab a late lead. 2nd and goal from the 1.
We go,
Gibbs is into the end zone. Touchdown, Lions.
And this is the time of game where offensive lines can really dictate a team's fortunes. It's been a tough battle. They've been out there for a long time. But this was a question of who can wear down who. And that's excellent work to put a long drive together and finish it with a touchdown run to take the lead.
Important extra point up and through. And that makes the score 14-7. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So now here is Jackson Dart and the Giants. Down 14-7. A minute 54 on the clock. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down. Back to throw. That's caught downfield by Neighbors. He's to the 15. Touchdown, Giants. Malik Neighbors, 73 yards. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the posts, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination in it when you have momentum to go for two here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, it's been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch.
Tomorrow. The kick is through the uprights to tie this game, but hang on a second. We do have a flag.
Foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence they're going to put more points up on the board.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver. Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here.
We go tonight.
Goff. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
That's good for a Lions. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Could this be the drive that ultimately wins the game? How about the initiative he just took there? Running with it after he couldn't find a throwing lane, and he drove them into range for a game-winning field goal with that play. What an opportunity they've been presented to come through with the win.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
2nd and 6 coming up.
White 20.
Now it's gone. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Tonight, 180.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter.
All right, my man, this is now where it's risk-reward, because on defense, you've got to crowd the line of scrimmage. You've got to get in all the gaps, get up tight on everyone, and try and force the field goal attempt here. You can't let them break one big, but you know something, when you crowd the line of scrimmage, if they do pop one, it's going to go a long way.
Yeah, I was going to say could take it to the house, but the magnitude of this possible upcoming field goal, every yard counts. Now gone. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
Well, any thoughts about overtime have ended at this juncture? That touchdown puts them up 6. I would imagine they'll kick the extra point now and rely on their defense.
Yeah, rely on their defense. So a little bit of time left on the clock here in the 4th, but they got to feel good now. Now the extra point try forthcoming. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Makes the score Lions.
So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it's capped off by the late touchdown. It's a 7-point lead here in the final minute of the game. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So now all eyes shift to the Giants, trailing by a touchdown. 30 seconds to go. They need a touchdown to the PAT to tie it as they come up 1st and 10. Back to throw. Connects with Slayton. And they'll get him down after a gain of 7, but they'll happily give him that.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
And under 20 seconds now as the spike comes with 18 ticks remaining. The sound reverberating here in the dome. This is 3rd down. He's back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all of what happened for them down the stretch. A huge win.
And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.